Well, I put up the last video that I had last week, I guess. We haven't been in the van building anything because of the cold days, and we were scheduled to go on a trip to Toronto around the 20th or so of March, and we were going to build our sofa love seat in order to go up with the kids. We were planning on going up for a long weekend. Did not happen because, as many of you already know, I had a fall. I was walking my beautiful dear Max. I didn't walk him all winter. I don't like the cold, and I decided on March 14th, on a beautiful Friday, sunny, it was nice out, I was feeling like super healthy, and I decided to take him for his first walk with me since the fall. And we're walking along, and I'm like, oh, he's doing so great. He has not missed too much of his behavior on a leash. He was walking fine until we turned the corner and he saw a dog. And I made the mistake of putting the leash on my wrist instead of holding on to it, so I couldn't release it. So the leash, when he started pulling, I didn't have a good grip, and there's all little rocks, sand on the ground in our streets. So he pulled me along, and I flopped on my side, broke my femur, and off to the hospital I went, and they totally did a great job, fixed it all up. It is beautiful, beautiful journey of learning lessons, learning to let go, realizing and having so much compassion for everyone else who's sick in those hospitals. Beautiful, beautiful staff as usual. I mean, no matter when or why I've ever been in hospital, which is not too much, knock on wood, but they've always, I always find the staff, everybody's so nice, and it was the same case. Anyway, got out of there. This happened on the 14th. I was operated on the 17th, on St. Paddy's Day, and out the next day, because I had John that can help me here and so on, and we went ahead and rented a hospital bed so that it would make it easier for me. And it has, it totally has. And the pole that you see up there, that's because they went and pulled it, and I can't go and fix it, and John's got a lot on his plate already, so I'm not going to bother with that pole. But when I was looking earlier, it gets on my nerves, but I'll fix it when I can. Now I'm doing really, really good. I've been doing great since. I'm walking with a walker. Go down the stairs 3 times now to go down on the main floor, and I use a cane. So it's been really good. Staples came out, everything's healing well, everything's going good. And the fun part of getting ready for van lifing was that I had a lot of stuff that I was already prepared for van lifing, such as, not subjects that people want to talk about, but I have my she-wee for the van that we're eventually, it is clean, but eventually we're going to put a hose to it to go into a bottle. But that was the she-wee that came in very handy at the beginning. I haven't used it in a couple of weeks, but it comes in very handy. I just would not walk it. The first time I got out of bed, which was in my big bed before the hospital bed was delivered, I actually timed myself to go to the washroom, and it took me 24 minutes. So this in the morning or in the middle of the night came in very handy. So I was grateful that I was prepared for the van lifing, but it came in handy now. So that was good. The other thing that you may notice is the hairdo, which is not at its best, but sitting in a hospital bed, my hair has always been like hay. And sitting for, I think I was in there for like 5 days or something, from the pillow back here was so knotted that even trying to brush it out was too painful. And I'm like, you know what? Out the door with the vanity, I grabbed this, cut the big thingy, went like this, cut, and gave myself a beautiful haircut that, you know, hair grows, and it is what it is. At least I feel good, and I don't have that clump in the back. It's very short at some spots, but it'll grow. So, you might ask yourself, what do you do all day in a bed when your brain is very healthy and ready to go, but the leg doesn't want to go anywhere? I do cross over. You saw earlier my view. I do cross over into my office, which is right in front of me. I've been doing that for quite a while now, where I just get up, walk, or hop along into my office and sit there for a bit and do some paperwork and do some stuff. But I've also been shopping a lot, which I don't usually do, but it's all stuff that I needed. So I did, I'm doing classes and stuff, and in one of them they were saying on how to get this book, because it can help you immensely with past habits and traumas. And it's just to get to learn your inner soul of trying to, you know, let go of the past and be a better self today. So I got that and I started it, and it's pretty good. It's sometimes a little dark to go back to thoughts that you thought you didn't even have or forgot all about it. So it's not always like the happiest journey, but it's a good journey. It's a good progress. The other book I got was Barbara O'Neill, which I've just started to read, but it's a natural remedy, because I very much love using plants and all kinds of natural products. So I'm enjoying that book. And talking of natural products, this is what I've been putting on my leg ever since I came back at the hospital. My knee, one of the nurse, without, bless her soul, without wanting to, she wanted to help and took my knee and kind of cracked it, and my knee of that leg, of the right leg, made a crack. Anyway, was sore for a while, but I put all kinds of compresses on it and whatever, and it is all better. But I've been doing a lot of oiling and whatever compresses and that. But let me show you my finds. I bought this for the van, and it is super cute. I saw that in a video, and this beauty is USB rechargeable, and not only is it a flashlight, but it is, let me see, it turns on like this, and you have little fairy lights. Whoops, let me see. You have little fairy lights. Why isn't it coming up? You have little fairy lights, and I think it's about 30 feet of lights. Anyway, it's for camping. There's a flashlight. The fairy lights you can hang wherever, and they even have like the end here where it can just like hook up to the tree or whatever. And so I'm all excited. And it also has where you have all the little white lights, blinking colored lights, and then no blinking, because, oh no, they fade. How cute. And then you have the flashlight. Sorry, it should be this way, but anyway. And then a more flashlight, and then it's off. And then at the back, you also have an area where you can charge your phone. It's also a battery pack. How genius. And when you want to wheel this in, there's a little handle, and you just pretend you're fishing, and you fish it all in, and you put it away. I like it so much that I think I'll get another one, because I thought, how cool with all the little twinkle lights. And then this bends back in, and then it's just, you can put that in your backpack, and you can just, it could go everywhere, especially that it's a battery pack. So that was one score, which I think I'm going to get more. Then I also got, oh yeah, I watched the Megan's new, I don't know, homey show, like, anyway, she was making candles, and I'm like, ooh, I want to make candles for the van. So I got some beeswax. It actually came open. I taped it, but it came open for some reason, but the bag's still full, so whatever. So I got the beeswax from Canadian Hives, and I've got all the wicks. They give you the sticks that you sit on your vessel, and they give you little stickers, which I don't think I'll use. And this looks like you know what, but it isn't. And it's actually, these are the wicks, and you put a wick through here, and then instead of putting these sticky to put at the bottom of your vessel, Megan was just taking it where you would just dip this into the wax, the hot wax, and then put it in your vessel, and then you put the wick through, and, well, you take that off, you put the wick through, and then when you put your wax, everything stays straight. So I'm looking forward to being able to stand long enough to do candles, because I love to light up candles and meditate and just have the ambiance of, I don't know, quietness. And come on, you can never pack it the same way, can you? There we go. And those little sticky. Those actually would be good. Oh my gosh, that's what I'll do. They're just little spongy stickies. And I'm going to recycle them and use them on my doors for my cupboards. Yay, I won't have to go and buy the rubbery one. I don't know how long they'll last or if they'll be thick enough, but we'll try. At least I'm using them. So that was another purchase. And then, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. I think it was right before my big lesson of a lifetime came. I think it was before that. Nathalie, my sister, started making books for children and adults, and they're available on Amazon. I will link below her Amazon store, and they are wonderful. One of them is, they're all available right now, one of them, so I ordered those to have fun with. This is her adventure book, which is not only a coloring book. Let me just show you. It's not only a coloring book, but it's also a story. So while the child actually colors along, Mama can read, or Papa, or Grandmammy or Granddad. Anyone can read and have fun while we're coloring. And then on the other side is blank, where the child can actually have a blank canvas so that with his own imagination, or hers, can actually go ahead and do whatever they wish, which I thought was genius. So it's a beautiful, beautiful book. Excellent story. Love it, love it, love it. So anybody with children, with grandchildren, with nephews and nieces, it's a good gift, and it really is good stories. The other thing she did was for adults. It's a coloring book for adults. This one is the Easter theme, and she's going to come out with all kinds of other books. Like, these are just a few that I got. And this one, if you see, is that, look at that. And it's an adult coloring book, so you can just, instead of doing always they sell them, I think, at Michael's, where it's like the mandalas, whatever. Anyway, and it's all very intricate, whatever. This is nice because there's a little bit of both. There's like large areas that you can just practice your shading or whatever, or go ahead. So anyway, anybody who likes to sit, zen, and get lost into coloring and that, there's this. And the other book, I don't have it with me, but it's similar size to this, and it's actually a oh my gosh, I don't know how to, it's you know, you find the words, so you have the grid that has all the letters. And one of them was a gardening theme book. So let's say she had like, I don't know, carrots or whatever. You just find the words, circle it, and move on, and then you've done. So it's not crossword, but whatever. Go to her Amazon store. Go down in the link below. Click on it, and you won't regret it. They're really nice, and they're nice quality. The next. This I got today. Woo-hoo. And today what I got is, oh, yeah. I got this, but this has nothing to do with van lifing. That's for my face painting kit. A lot of children, when you go with the paintbrush near their eyes, really can't stand it. So I usually avoid the eyes altogether. One, also for sanitary purposes. Never too much around here and the eyes. But if I make a big beautiful butterfly, if this is filled in, it makes the world of difference. So I bought this so that I can actually use the powder and all the beautiful colors that are here to help with my designs of doing butterflies. So I think it'll be a very good addition to my kit. So that was that. But back to van lifing, I discovered from other van lifers that they use packing cubes. And if you don't know what packing cubes are, it's a game changer. They are so nice to use. I already bought a set that I've already packed a few things like PJs in one, and what you end up doing, this one is a double pack. I wanted to test one to see how much I like it, and then buy more if I liked them and if it was something that I'd use. And so I did. So these are the packing cubes. The ones I ordered before are like this, so they're the same color, and then I got black ones. Oh, they're inside. The black ones, there's a black set that'll be for John. And you get a shoe bag. And so I have a shoe bag in the, whatever color this is. And so you get shoe bags, cosmetic bags. You just go ahead. I just want to see what it looks like. That's my fun time. Oh, it's a little travel pouch. Ta-da. I like them too much. Look at that. I guess that could be something. It's all plasticized, so it could be something for like when you're going for your shower or whatever. You could put all your stuff in there. So that's all nice and plasticky. And that's the bigger travel cube that I'm assuming will put like jeans and whatever in it. And this is the same package as the other color. And so I'll show you the other one because it's right here. So you have this size. I don't know why, but they have, I guess if you don't have enough stuff or you want to bend it, you have little tacks here that just, that you can, anyway. So I don't know why you'd use those, but they're there. Anyway, so this is the one size. So I'm assuming t-shirts or PJs, whatever you want to use it for. Another one that's this size, so it's almost the same size, a little bigger, and they're all like, I don't know, a good 4 inches wide. And this one has little belts in it to tie down whatever you're putting in there. I have the one that's about this size, or this size. I put my yoga pants all in it, and it's so cute, and it's all organized, and can't wait to pack the van. This one is another one that's kind of the same size. It has a handle. Oh, they all have handles. They all have handles. But it doesn't have a mesh bag, so I don't know, like, whatever stores in there. And then, of course, your big ones that I'm going to use for jeans, because I don't know what else to, like, that big. It could be blankets, could be anything, but I don't think many blankets will fit in this. So that's that. So I'm all excited that I have all my packing cubes that once in a while, every hour or so, I make sure if I'm not sitting in my office, I get out of bed and I move around, and often I can bend now. So with my walker, I walk over to my dresser and I open my drawers and I'm packing cubes, because I can't wait to go for a little trip in the van. So as soon as I'm like pretty mobile, goodbye, I'm going for a trip. Nat, get ready, I might be coming your way. So anyway, so that's the beautiful stuff I've been receiving, but it's not all. I also, before my big lesson, I also ordered a travel Berkey. I'll put a picture just so you see what it looks like, but I'll show you guys when I get back in the van. It's downstairs, it's not in the van, but it came the day I went in the hospital. But a couple of days ago I unpacked it just to see what it looks like, and it is fabulous. It's the little Berkey that I was talking about for the water filtration. So I have that came in. I have a few things that came in that was for the van. I have the battery pack. I have also the fridge, freezer, cooler that I think I've shown in another video, but that's in the van now. But we have to do the love seat above that, which we'll do later. And I'm trying to look around, and that's the fun stuff I'm purchasing. And I keep looking at all kinds of videos on how to pack a van and how to, have everything in little compartments and how to downsize and so on. In the meantime, well, John's been like totally busy serving me hand and foot, been doing an excellent job. Thank you, John. Best butler, server, nurse, anyone could ask for. Never once did he complain. Never once did he even sigh of like, oh, another coffee, or oh, you forgot what now. Never once. Like so fabulous. So thank you for that, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I just wanted to update you on what's going on, and soon I'll be back to running around and doing my stuff and get back to doing videos. And our next video should be us building the sofa bed or the love seat, because that's going to be next. And in the meantime, stay safe, enjoy life, and I send you love.